What if the superfood you're banking on for a healthy heart is doing more harm than good? While you sprinkle chia seeds on your yogurt or sip kale smoothies, a staggering new discovery reveals there might be a much more effective route to cardiovascular health right under your nose. Dietitians and scientists are racing against time to update the list of heart-boosting superfoods, driven by groundbreaking findings. As nutritional science evolves at warp speed, staying on top of what's truly beneficial could mean the difference between optimal heart health and unexpected ailments. It's time to unravel the hidden truths and recalibrate our understanding of heart-healthy superfoods. The term superfood has in recent years surged into the mainstream diet lexicon, becoming a marketing powerhouse and a pillar of the modern health-conscious lifestyle. The concept promises multifaceted health benefits through consuming specific nutrient-rich foods, a promise so compelling that it has reshaped consumer behavior worldwide. What was once a niche idea among dietitians and health experts has been translated into a global phenomenon, captivating the public's imagination with visions of better health, improved longevity, and enhanced vitality. With a growing focus on personal well-being and preventive health, the allure of superfoods lies in their simple premise: powerful nutrition in pure, natural forms. From avocado toast dominating cafe menus to goji berries elevating humble cereal bowls, these foods offer a tantalizing shortcut to optimal health. This trend is significantly fueled by social media influencers who post idyllic images of colorful acai bowls topped with chia seeds, depicting them as a vital part of a balanced, highly desirable lifestyle. However, as appealing as the idea of superfoods is, it's crucial to scrutinize this concept in the context of its increasing commercialization. The global market for superfoods was valued at billions of dollars as of the early 2020s, and this figure is only expected to grow. With demand at an all-time high, grocery stores stock shelves with quinoa, spirulina, and other supposed miracle foods, each promising unique health benefits. This commercial momentum has also led to the continuous discovery and marketing of new superfoods, some of which are traditional staples in their native regions, but newly rebranded for Western markets. Amidst this booming trend, health experts caution against believing all that glitters is gold. While superfoods are indeed packed with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants, assuming they are magical solutions can be misleading. Many of these foods' benefits rely heavily on how they are consumed and incorporated into a broader, balanced diet. Dr. Marina Cole, a nutrition scientist, points out, superfoods can complement a healthy diet, but they're not a substitute for overall dietary patterns or healthy lifestyle choices. Her research shows that the benefits are often exaggerated, and that a well-rounded diet including fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and grains can provide similar, if not superior, health outcomes. Moreover, the overemphasis on certain foods as nutrition panaceas detracts from the importance of dietary diversity, which is crucial for heart health. It's also necessary to consider the socio-economic implications of single-mindedly following superfood trends. People in various parts of the world rely on traditional, affordable, and locally available food items that supply essential nutrients without the brand label of superfood. As nutritional science continues to evolve, so too does the understanding of which foods actually provide substantive heart health benefits. The rise of the superfood concept, while undeniably influential, can sometimes obfuscate more nuanced dietary recommendations. This calls for increased awareness and critical evaluation of the food choices we make in pursuit of health. As discussions about the true efficacy of superfoods amplify, recent scientific studies have begun to challenge the long-held beliefs about traditional favorites, suggesting they might not entirely deliver on their heart health promises as assumed. Our next exploration will delve into how pivotal research is beginning to dismantle some of these widely held perceptions, and what this means for food enthusiasts dedicated to preserving their heart health. As the superfood craze swept across the globe, saturating both cardiac and culinary imaginations, a quieter, more tempered narrative was developing among the corridors of scientific inquiry. Researchers are now rigorously reevaluating some of the traditional staples that have long been heralded as miracle foods for heart health. The kaleidoscope of berries, seeds, and greens almost intuitively assumed to fortify the heart are under scrutiny, with their seemingly infallible health reputation slowly unraveling under the lens of critical study. Recent scientific investigations have raised questions over the presumed cardiovascular benefits of popular superfoods, such as kale and chia seeds. While these foods are undeniably rich in nutrients like vitamins, fiber, and antioxidants, evidence suggesting they prevent heart disease or lower cholesterol to the extent previously believed is becoming equivocal. Studies show that while these plants can support a healthy diet, their specific effects on the heart may not exceed those of more mundane fruits and vegetables when consumed in a balanced diet. Take kale, for instance, which rose to fame with claims of being a powerful detoxifier capable of lowering cholesterol and reducing heart disease risk. However, researchers at a prominent U.S. university conducted a meta-analysis of kale's health benefits and found that while it does promote general well-being, its direct influence on heart health might be overstated. The glucosinolates in kale, compounds thought to provide much of its health benefits, do not alone determine heart health outcomes. Dr. Lisa Reynolds, a lead researcher in nutrition science, remarks, "Kale is nutritious, but when solely relied upon for heart health, it falls short of the proverbial silver bullet." Similarly, chia seeds, once overshadowed by the common flaxseed, have enjoyed a renaissance for their omega-3 fatty acid content, attributed to their potential heart health benefits. Recent studies, however, suggest that the specific omega-3s found in chia seeds, namely alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, may not be as effective in heart disease prevention compared to the forms found in fish oils, EPA and DHA. This revelation does not render chia useless, but it does posit that such seeds should complement rather than replace sources more directly linked to heart protection. This scientific pushback against entrenched beliefs spotlights the complexity of nutrition and heart health, systems far more intricate than a simple list of foods can encapsulate. Cardiovascular health is influenced by a myriad of factors, including genetics, lifestyle, and diet as a whole. The general public's fixation on isolated superfoods potentially diverts attention from the proven benefits of a comprehensive and varied diet involving whole grains, fruit, vegetables, and lean proteins in conjunction with an active lifestyle. As scientists parse through traditional superfood paradigms, a new wave of research is drawing attention to alternative foods with the potential to offer enhanced cardiovascular benefits. The next section will delve into these innovative studies and the unexpected contenders poised to redefine healthy eating, with superior heart health promises, shifting focus from established favorites to pioneering discoveries supported by empirical evidence. In the ever-evolving landscape of nutritional science, new research is beginning to spotlight foods previously overlooked or underestimated in their potential to benefit heart health. As the mythos around traditional superfoods like kale and chia seeds unravels, groundbreaking studies are identifying new contenders in the superfood realm, suggesting a significant shift in our understanding of diet and cardiovascular well-being. One of the most promising discoveries is the nutrient profile of sea buckthorn, a hardy berry thriving in cold, harsh climates. Revered in traditional medicine circles across Asia and Europe, sea buckthorn is drawing attention in Western nutrition science for its extraordinarily high levels of omega-7 fatty acids. Unlike the more commonly discussed omega-3s, omega-7 components are being investigated for their capability to lower bad cholesterol and improve metabolic syndromes. A flurry of studies has been published exploring how these small berries could potentially lower cardiovascular disease risks significantly, paving the way for their inclusion in mainstream superfood circles. Legumes, too, are experiencing a renaissance as unexpected heart health champions. Traditionally neglected compared to their more glamorous counterparts, beans, lentils, and chickpeas are now being embraced for their profound cardiovascular benefits. A recent longitudinal study conducted by Canadian researchers suggests that regular consumption of legumes can lead to a 13% reduction in cardiovascular disease risk, primarily attributed to their high fiber content and low glycemic index. Nutritional biochemist Dr. Evelyn Gardner emphasizes legumes provide more than just alternatives to meat. They are potent in their ability to stabilize blood sugar and improve heart health. Another formidable contender entering the stage is the humble beetroot. Long sidelined as a simple root vegetable, studies now highlight its benefits thanks to high nitrate content, which the body converts into nitric oxide, a vasodilator that extends and softens blood vessels, enhancing blood flow and lowering blood pressure. According to a study from Queen Mary University of London, daily consumption of beetroot juice can lead to significant reductions in blood pressure levels, prompting researchers to contemplate its broader use in managing hypertension. Moreover, the increasing focus on fermented foods has placed products like miso and sauerkraut under the spotlight. Rich in probiotics, these foods contribute to gut health, which is intricately linked to heart health through the gut-heart axis. Emerging data shows that a robust gut microbiome can aid in regulating cholesterol levels and lowering inflammation markers, which are critical factors in preventing heart disease. These fresh discoveries are causing ripples not only within the scientific community, but also across global markets. With retailers eager to adapt to the latest findings, the emphasis is gradually shifting towards incorporating these new superfoods into everyday diets. Highlighting these foods' unprecedented benefits serves as a reminder of the diverse and dynamic nature of nutritional science, a field where new findings constantly redefine what we intuitively know about health and wellness. As the promise of these new contenders captivates both scientists and consumers, the next inquiry lies in how food technology can further facilitate the development of heart-smart foods by enhancing and engineering these nutrient profiles for maximum benefit. This shift illustrates a wider perspective on health food that blends tradition with cutting-edge innovation, promising an exciting evolution in heart-healthy eating. The intersection of nutrition and technology is witnessing a remarkable transformation as scientists investigate ways to enhance the heart-healthy properties of foods. Through advanced food technology, researchers and innovators are exploring how to optimize natural ingredients and revolutionize our food landscape, targeting one of humanity's most pressing health concerns: cardiovascular disease. In recent years, food technologists have made strides in amplifying the nutritional content of common foods, turning them into nutrient powerhouses in ways never previously imagined. Fortification techniques are being applied to a variety of foods, such as bread enriched with omega-3 fatty acids or juices infused with plant sterols, to help reduce cholesterol levels. This not only makes nutrients more accessible, but also integrates health benefits into daily diets seamlessly. These advancements reflect a growing commitment to enhancing foods that are not only commonplace, but also affordable and accessible to a vast consumer base. Furthermore, innovations such as bioengineering are paving the way for creating genetically modified organisms, GMOs, that offer additional health benefits. Golden rice, engineered to contain beta-carotene, is a testament to this, intended to combat vitamin A deficiency, but also playing a potential role in cardiovascular health. Encouraged by such innovations, efforts are underway to develop crops with increased levels of heart-healthy compounds, such as polyphenols and flavonoids, which have proven cardiovascular benefits. Fermentation technology is another promising frontier, producing nutrient-dense fermented foods with heightened heart health benefits. By controlling fermentation processes, scientists can enhance the production of beneficial bacteria and bioactive compounds that support gut health, a key player in cardiovascular disease prevention. Product development teams globally are capitalizing on the popularity of kombucha, kefir, and kimchi, understanding that consumer tastes are progressively aligning with health-oriented choices that provide multifaceted benefits. Additionally, technology has enabled the rise of plant-based innovation that appeals to the health-conscious consumer demographics. Plant proteins, such as those derived from peas and soy, are being crafted into meat alternatives that provide the heart health benefits of a plant-based diet without sacrificing taste or texture. Food scientists use precise flavor and texture modification techniques, supported by technology, to make these alternatives palatable even for the staunchest traditional meat-eaters. This confluence of health and culinary enjoyment underscores the importance of appealing to a broad audience when promoting dietary changes. But it's not just about what these technologies can create, it's about how they can be sustainably implemented. Vertical farming and other sustainable practices enable the production of these enhanced foods with a smaller carbon footprint, making the endeavor eco-friendly. This is crucial, given that global health is intimately tied with the well-being of the environment. Creating foods that improve heart health while also considering ecological impact represents an integrated approach to nutrition that future-proofs our food systems against both health crises and environmental degradation. As these innovations redefine the nutritional landscape, experts emphasize that balance is key. The combination of traditional wisdom with modern technological advancements offers the richest tapestry for promoting cardiovascular health. This integration reflects a more nuanced dietary approach, aligning innovation with a respect for proven benefits, a balance that nutritional experts are beginning to more vocally advocate for in public health messaging. The focus now shifts to understanding the role of micronutrients in both traditional and technologically enhanced foods. This understanding could redefine our practices and perceptions about their collective impact on heart health, weaving a comprehensive narrative that is both scientifically robust and accessible to the everyday consumer. In the quest for heart health, the notion of balance remains a perennial theme highlighted by nutritional experts who advocate for a comprehensive approach to dietary habits. The surge in popularity of superfoods, both traditional and newly discovered, presents both opportunities and challenges in achieving optimal cardiovascular wellness. Experts caution that while it's easy to gravitate towards the latest dietary innovations, understanding and incorporating both established and novel superfoods into an integrated diet proves to be essential. Recent advances have introduced a plethora of foods into the superfood lexicon. Yet, amidst this evolving landscape, the wisdom rooted in long-established dietary practices continues to hold paramount importance. For instance, Mediterranean diets, rich in olive oil and fish, provide exemplary models of heart-healthy eating patterns that emphasize the collective benefits of various foods, rather than relying on single superfoods. Such diets have consistently shown to lower the risk of heart disease, supported by decades of scientific evidence. Nutritional consultant Dr. Rachel Bennett comments, "While it's exciting to see new superfoods being identified, there is an inherent risk in neglecting our trusted allies like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, which have consistently proven beneficial for heart health over time." Bennett advises clients to remain cognizant of the broader dietary context. An approach that incorporates a variety of foods allows for the diverse micronutrient intake essential for holistic health. New entries to the superfood roster must not overshadow the interactions that occur within a balanced diet, which are known to unlock synergistic effects crucial for optimizing nutrient absorption and function. For instance, the pairing of foods high in vitamin C with those containing iron can enhance iron absorption in the body, a nuance that underlines how strategic combinations of traditional and emerging superfoods can maximize heart health benefits. Moreover, as consumers become increasingly aware of the nutritional profiles of foods, they must recognize that not all superfoods are created equal in terms of nutrient density and cardiovascular benefits. Foods like avocados are prized for their monounsaturated fats that reduce bad cholesterol levels, while berries offer both antioxidants and fiber, crucial for heart health. Incorporating these alongside newly affirmed superfoods such as kefir or nuts, which provide probiotics and healthy fats, can create a well-rounded and supportive dietary framework. The role of education and accessibility also cannot be understated. While the allure of exotic superfoods is strong, it's important that dietary recommendations remain attainable for diverse populations. Encouraging the balance of local, seasonal foods with those recently categorized as superfoods ensures an equitable approach to nutrition, one that respects both innovations in food science and traditional dietary wisdom. As this discourse evolves, the understanding of how specific micronutrients in various foods contribute to heart health is a key focus. The interplay of vitamins, minerals, and bioactive compounds in superfoods, both old and new, must be clearer for consumers to appreciate their full potential. This scientific clarification is where we now turn, seeking to unravel how precise knowledge of these elements can further illuminate effective strategies for dietary choices and heart health. As the discourse on dietary health deepens, scientists and nutritionists are increasingly emphasizing the nuanced role of micronutrients in shaping the cardiovascular benefits of superfoods. Often overshadowed by macronutrients like proteins and fats, micronutrients, vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals play critical roles in maintaining a healthy heart and preventing disease. Understanding these smaller yet potent dietary components is essential for distinguishing genuine health benefits from mere marketing buzz. A compelling example of this insight lies in the diverse spectrum of antioxidants found in superfoods. Antioxidants such as polyphenols and flavonoids are lauded for their ability to combat oxidative stress, a key driver of heart disease. Berries, dark chocolate, and red wine are all celebrated for their antioxidant content. However, their true value depends on bioavailability, how well these micronutrients are absorbed and utilized by the body. Research by Dr. Amy Woodward at the University of Toronto highlights that the antioxidant capacity of food is not just about the quantity present, but also how these compounds interact with other dietary components and the individual's personal health. Moreover, micronutrients like magnesium play a critical role in cardiovascular health, influencing the regulation of blood pressure and heart rhythm. Found abundantly in nuts, seeds, and leafy greens, magnesium's impact extends to a molecular level, affecting over 300 enzymatic reactions within the body. Recent studies have shown that adequate magnesium intake can reduce the risk of heart disease significantly, reinforcing why such nutrients should be a focal point in discussions about heart health. Another key player, vitamin K, particularly its subtype K2, is gaining recognition for its role in heart health through the regulation of calcium deposits in arteries. Foods like natto, a fermented soybean product, are primary sources of vitamin K2, which helps prevent arterial calcification, a serious contributor to cardiovascular disease. As diets evolve, especially in westernized societies, the focus on such micronutrients is critical for leveraging traditional dietary wisdom with modern nutritional science. Not all micronutrients are created equally, and the balance of consumption is paramount. Selenium, for example, while essential in small amounts for heart health and protection against oxidative stress, can become toxic when consumed in excess, a reminder of the delicate equilibrium required. This balance underscores the importance of diversified diets rich in a range of micronutrients to support holistic well-being. The growing understanding of micronutrients is shifting perspectives beyond the simplistic allure of the superfood label. Dietitians and health professionals urge a deeper appreciation for the complexity inherent in nutritional science. As scientists continue to unravel the networks of micronutrients and their synergies, they remind us that no single food will ever encapsulate the breadth of nutrition required for optimal health. This sophisticated approach invites consumers to approach dietary choices with informed skepticism and a commitment to understanding the intricate tapestry of nutrition. As we explore further, the importance of discerning credible health information from marketing spin becomes imperative, steering the conversation from trend-based hype toward evidence-based practices that ultimately reinforce genuine heart health. In the thriving industry of health foods and dietary supplements, the term superfood has become a powerful marketing tool, promoting a variety of products, often with claims that are not fully substantiated by science. As the market for these foods expands, so does the fervor with which they are touted, almost to the point of fetishizing certain edibles as miracle solutions for well-being. However, experts and critics are increasingly raising alarms about this trend, emphasizing the need for consumers to develop a discerning eye guided by evolving scientific evidence rather than sensationalized claims. One of the most glaring examples of this hype can be seen in the narrative around acai berries. Marketed as an anti-aging powerhouse and heart health booster, acai became a staple in wellness circles almost overnight. Yet, while the berries are indeed rich in antioxidants, Dr. Julia Mathers, a prominent nutritionist, points out that no concrete scientific consensus proves they outperform more common fruits like blueberries or strawberries in these benefits. The danger, Mathers notes, is in attributing specific health miracles to a single food item while neglecting the broader dietary context in which it functions. The allure of superfoods often travels quickly through social media platforms where influencers can drive trends with little accountability. A post of a chia seed pudding can garner thousands of likes, reinforcing its status as a dietary star while overlooking other critical components of a balanced diet. In such a digital environment, marketers capitalize not just on the supposed health benefits, but also on the exoticism and novelty of certain superfoods, an approach that often oversimplifies complex health issues into consumer-friendly narratives. Critics argue that this kind of marketing distracts from a more grounded understanding of health and nutrition. Physician and food policy advocate Dr. Samuel Earns underscores this sentiment by emphasizing that we need to shift our perceptions from looking for quick fixes or magic pills to understanding effective and sustainable nutrition. The propensity to favor trendy superfoods can inadvertently lead to the marginalization of foods that are locally available, affordable, and nutritionally valuable, thereby skewing public perception toward more expensive or imported goods that may not offer any additional health advantage. As these debates intensify, scientific research continues to unveil nuanced understandings of nutrition, focusing on how the synergistic effects of varied diets trump the consumption of any one superfood in isolation. Nutrition science evolves by its very nature, often complicating the black and white claims of marketing campaigns eager to capitalize on the latest health food fad. The conscientious consumer, therefore, stands to benefit most by adopting an evidence-based approach to dietary choices grounded in verified information rather than marketing slogans. In this ongoing dialogue between marketers and scientists, the core message remains: informed choice is power. By cultivating a healthy skepticism toward sensational dietary proclamations, consumers can engage more critically with their health choices and ensure they are not led astray by fleeting trends. As we proceed, the landscape of nutritional science appears ever more complex, urging us to consider not just what foods we consume, but how their benefits are communicated, verified, and integrated into our daily lives.